Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Damontae bringing you a banger. Don't forget to go follow on my Twitch, please. Here you will never miss out on daily payday content. The LMG muscle build. The first card being Brute Strength, which is giving you a 10% HP increase, and there will be more later in the deck. Meat Shield, which gives you a 15% chance to be more likely targeted when you're by your teammates, but you also gain another 10% HP increase. Giant Strength is giving you another 20% increase to your HP, which is currently a total of 40% HP increase. Disturbing the Peace. All of your guns have a chance to spread panic amongst the cops. All guns get a 20% chance. Panic works per bullet, so like that's the situation you should be understanding. And if it works per bullet fired, it will take a 20% chance if the projectile is capable of hitting the enemy. A little confusing, but essentially if you're spraying close to the enemy, that can still trigger it because your projectile has a possible chance of actually still hitting them. And then lastly, 800-pound Gorilla gains you 60% HP increase, which is now giving you a total of 100% HP increased. So you took 230 HP, and now you're 460 HP in total. But now also, you're getting a passive HP regen of a 3% from the deck. No hostage taker required.
Dude, it flew over the fence. How the fuck?
LMG muscle build. A good LMG gunner is capable of controlling a group with staggering them, knocking them over with enough damage dealt to the cops so they're rolling around on the ground, and then killing, whatever cops that you can, and then coming back to the grounded cops and finishing them off. Doing this will make a difference with the survival when using the LMG. Crowd control with the LMG is also really good. You just have to target prioritize, position correctly, and effectively deal with the cops. And you also have panic too, so that can stop damage being dealt to you and your teammates while you're shooting your LMG at the cops. The secondary I use here is the 5.7 pistol for shields. It comes in handy for busting a dozer like through a wall so you can save your HP from being damaged, but the 5.7 is a solid weapon. It just lacks an ammo pickup, so it's mainly a tool just used for shields. When you have 460 HP and pairing it with Hostage Taker for 7.5 HP regen, if you take 225 damage, you just need to wait roughly 25 to 30 seconds and you'll get 225 HP back. This build is a 4-shot build in total. If you can survive just 30 seconds inside muscle, you can consistently tank 225 damage. But as an average, you will take an armor shot and 2 shots to the HP. But that leaves you with enough HP to start your regen. I want to mention that muscle can play like Kingpin, allowing you to let some damage off of your teammates, but if played correctly, you can survive death sentence damage the whole time, and just shrug off damage most of the time. Let's go over the skills for the build here. I have Combat Medic in case I do get, painkiller shouted. My 90 armor amount will survive 3-shot armor. Then I go inside the controller skill tree. I grab myself Hostage Taker Aced for the big amount of HP regen. I grab Stockholm Syndrome Aced. This is also mostly just for my civilian, and it's kind of a weird skill. I do actually have a switch and change from the build since the last time you guys have seen it. I've grabbed a Joker inside of the build so that I can actually have a life increase. Not something that's fully relied upon, but will definitely be part of the build. I grab Stable Shot for my LMG. Next I'm grabbing Shock and On Resilience for passive armor regen. I'm grabbing Die Hard Aced for 90 armor. And then I grab myself Bullseye for a second armor regen value. Then I go for Scavenger. Next I'm grabbing Body Expertise, Lock and Load, and Surefire so that my LMG is worth some value and will just eat through the enemies.
I'm trying to get my man.
Next I grab the Run skills with Dire Need. Then I grab Unseen Strike to allow myself to have crits inside the LMG. And then I'm grabbing High Value Target for some damage increase to dosers. Lastly, I'm going for Equilibrium so I can pull my pistol out quickly. The LMG here that I'm using is the Buzzsaw. It has 1200 fire rate, which pairing that with the 20% panic is possibly one of the best ways that you could be running it. Now, on the flip side, something that's really good as well is the KSP. Now, on this, I put the light barrel for the accuracy stability increase. For the barrel extension, I'm using the tactical compensator for the 12 accuracy increase. Obviously, you want to put a bipod. For a boost, I'm using accuracy increase. And as for the gadget, I'm using the LED combo for the stability increase. The secondary weapon is the 5.7 here. I'm using the tin treated barrel for the accuracy stability increase. Next, I go for the IPSC compensator for the accuracy increase. For a boost, I'm using the accuracy increase. As for the gadgets, I'm using the combined module for some stability. Magazine, you might as well put the extended clip. And as for the sight, I'm using the sight that gives me an accuracy increase. The targeting system allows the player to understand the angles that are hitting you and the angles that you're exposed to. This is very helpful to understand the angles that you are exposed to and to allow you to start reacting to it. Some people see this part of muscle to be bad, but it's very helpful with learning where the cops are and where they're shooting you from. This can go into the other perk decks with this knowledge. Like, you can understand where the angles that they can be seeing you from and where they can be dealing damage to you. Now, I wanted to touch on why I'm using 90 armor. The 90 armor, when I do get painkiller shouted, as mentioned earlier in the video, will change 225 damage to 31.5. If you do 31.5 and you times that by 3, that equals 94.5. So in my 90 armor, I can get shot 3 times before it breaks. Also, with having 90 armor, if I get shot by 240, which is a sniper rifle damage, minusing 90, which is my armor, that leaves me with 150 damage. 150 damage taken to my 460 HP leaves me with 310 HP. That's still decent 2-shot HP to live with. And then lastly, a 7.5% heal. It's just assume that you survive at 0 HP. It will take you roughly 13 heals from Hostage Taker and the perk dex healing, and as mentioned earlier, within just 30 seconds you can get 225 HP. That means roughly in 60 seconds you can get 450 HP. So with that knowledge being given to you, muscle actually isn't that bad, considering most of the time that you're playing the game you can survive 30-second intervals. So that makes your 225 regen in a 30-second time period actually be worth using, because in that situation, that allows the muscle build to constantly be able to fight these 225 common enemies. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you'll leave me a like, you'll sub to me, and leave me a comment so I can comment back to you and we can chat. If you guys are interested inside the weekly build videos, you come over here to my YouTube and you go into the second section here. We'll have a full playlist with all the build videos for the weekly builds. We have started this in June of this year, 2022, and it has gone on for about 5 months now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them. Thank you so much.